Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday laid the foundation stone for the redevelopment of 508 railway stations across India under the Amrit Bharat station scheme. The entire redevelopment work under the initiative will be taken up at an estimated cost of Rs 24,470 crore. 25 stations in Odisha, including Angul, Balangir, Balugaon, Barbil, Bargarh Road, Baripada, Barpali will be developed under the Amrit Bharat station scheme. Similarly, the stations of Bhawanipatna, Chhatrapur, Damanjodi, Dhenkanal, Harishankar Road, Hirakud, Jaleshwar, Kantabanji, Khariar Road and Khurda Road Junction will also be developed under the initiative. Likewise, Lingaraj Temple Road, Mancheswar, Mera Mandali, Muniguda, Rarakhol, Rajgangpur, Sakhigopal and Talche Road stations will also be transformed under the Amrit Bharat station scheme. The Railways has decided to redevelop these stations as city centres with provisions of amenities like roof plaza, shopping zone, food court, segregated entry and exit gates, multi-level parking, lift escalator, executive lounge, waiting area among others. The redeveloped stations will also have better facilities for passengers including women and Divyangs. Apart from this, the stations will also boast well-designed traffic circulation, intermodal integration and well-designed signage for guidance of passengers. The design of station buildings will be inspired by local culture, heritage and architecture, said the statement of the Railways. Union Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav has said that the government has done a lot for the development of railways in the past 9 years. The redevelopment of the stations is being done with a vision to meet the requirements for the next 50 years. OTV News. A day after an irate mob went berserk and set fire to Firinja police station in Kandhamal district of Odisha, police have swung into action mode and registered case against 30-odd persons. Moreover, the inspector in charge of the Firinja police station, Tapan Kumar Nahak, has been transferred to the headquarters. Similarly, 2 home guards have been relieved from work, informed Kandhamal SP Subhendu Kumar Patra. According to SP Patra, 15 persons have been detained in connection with the dastardly incident and a case has been registered against 30 persons in connection with the attack on police station and the assault on police staff. A detailed probe is currently underway to ascertain the involvement of persons in the arson and attack on some police person including the SDPO. Meanwhile, the entire Firinja market now wears a deserted look. Fearing arrests, several people have fled from the area, sources said. A video purportedly showing the act of vandalism inside the police station by the mob has also gone viral on social media platforms. Kandhamal SP has said that the truth behind the viral video will be probed and action will be taken accordingly. Police are said to be conducting raids at different parts of the area and have intensified investigation into the matter. Notably, an angry mob set Firinja police station on fire and also thrashed the SDPO along with other officials, alleging police involvement in ganja peddling in the area on Saturday.
Amid resentment and growing demands for opening of all gates of Lord Jagannath Temple in Puri, District Collector Samarth Verma opened up on the challenges in this regard. Verma cited the ongoing Sri Mandir Parikrama project as the major hindrance in opening of all 4 gates of the temple. Under the current arrangements, devotees are allowed entry into the Sri Mandir only through the Singadwar or East Gate and exit through the North Gate. The SJT recently opened the West Gate or the Paschima Dwar only for the local residents of Puri. Prior to the outbreak of COVID-19, devotees were allowed to enter the 12th century shrine from all 4 gates. During the pandemic, 3 doors of the temple were shut for the devotees. But even long after the pandemic, devotees are being allowed entry into the shrine through 1 gate only, resulting in a huge rush.
वर्तमान जेहेतु परिक्रमा प्रोजेक्ट चालू अच्छी और हमारा पाखे साउथ गेट किंबा नॉर्थ गेट किंबा वेस्ट गेट रे भी सफिशिएंट क्यू करबा पई क्यू मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम करबा पई स्पेस नहीं सेति पई परिक्रमा प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीट हैला परे ही 4 द्वार ऊपर फाइनल निष्पत्ति निया जीवो से टाइम पर्यंत जो एक्जिस्टिंग सिस्टम रोची दर्शन रा ईस्ट साइड रु नॉर्मल भक्त माने और वेस्ट साइड और ईस्ट साइड रु पूरी लोक मानकर पई एंट्री हमें अलाउ करबा और नॉर्थ गेट रु एग्जिट करा जीवो.
Even though floodwater has started to recede in several parts of Odisha, the inflow into the Hirakud Dam is rising constantly. As a result, excess floodwater is being released through 20 sluice gates of the Hirakud Dam. The water level of Hirakud Dam stood at 621.95 feet by 9 am today. As per senior officials of the reservoir, Hirakud recorded an inflow of around 3,88,931 cusecs, while the outflow was 3,55,793 cusecs. Around 2,61,500 cusecs of water was flowing at Mundali during the time. Odisha Water Resources Department has said that the levels of major rivers in the state are on a declining trend. There is no need to panic as there is no flood threat in the state in the next 2 to 3 days, said the government. Meanwhile, a 20-feet breach has developed in Puri main canal near Balakati on the outskirts of Bhubaneswar. OTV News.
Odia gastroenterologist Dr. Sonmoon Mahapatra has been honored with Endoscopy Plenary Award in the United States. The American Society for Gastrointestinal Endoscopy ASGE felicitated the doctor during Digestive Disease Week celebration in Chicago. Dr. Sonmoon has been conferred the Endoscopy Plenary Award for her contribution in the endoscopy video department. She is said to be the first Odia gastroenterologist to receive this plenary award.
A voice of change is now reverberating in Jharpada jail in Bhubaneswar. Some inmates of the jail in the Odisha capital city are singing their lives to a new beginning with help of music. The prisoners at the premier jail of the state have now donned the hats of radio jockey, popularly called RJs, to embark on a new mission. A community radio named Ajad Vani has been set up at the jail, facilitating under trial prisoners to explore their talent and creativity. The radio service is being run by the inmates of the jail, creating a positive atmosphere in the prison. This community radio has produced some notable RJs like RJ Tushar, RJ Gopal, the Storyman, RJ Lakhan, RJ Sachin and many more. They are actively playing the role of radio jockeys to run various programs in the community radio. Leaving behind the unpleasant past, the inmates are now trying to bring positive change in their lives. This in-house FM radio facility was launched in the jail on the occasion of Prison Formation Day in 2022. Puri Shankaracharya Swami Nichalananda Saraswati has expressed his deep displeasure over the recent developments surrounding the reopening of the Ratna Bhandara, the treasure trove of Lord Jagannath. Shankaracharya has said that it would not be appropriate for him to comment, as no one from the temple managing committee to the Sri Jagannath Temple administration and the Odisha government to the servitor community has sought his views over the matter. Recently, the managing committee of Jagannath Temple in Puri announced to recommend the Odisha government for allowing the Archaeological Survey of India to reopen and repair the Ratna Bhandar.
ऐसा है कि मैं अंधेरे में ढेला नहीं फेंकता। समिति की ओर से मुझे कोई सूचना नहीं है। समिति हमसे दूर रहना चाहती है, सरकार हमसे दूर रहना चाहती है, सेवायत हमसे दूर रहना चाहते हैं, तो बिना जानकारी के हम कुछ बोलें उचित नहीं। हमारे सामने मुख्यमंत्री के सचिव भी हों, गजपत जी भी हों, समिति के सदस्य हों, मुक्ति मंडप वाले हों, सारी स्थिति को समझ करके फिर कुछ बोलना उचित है, सुझाव देना उचित है। जब हमको इन सब से दूर रखा गया है, कोई हमसे परामर्श नहीं लिया गया, तो अंधेरे में ढेला फेंकना उचित नहीं।
Notably, the ASI has issued a letter to the Chief Administrator of the Puri Jagannath Temple Administration to inspect the Ratna Bhandara, especially the inner chamber of the treasure house at the 12th century shrine. The ASI has requested to allow it to inspect the Bhandar during the Rath Yatra festivities in 2024. As per a decision, a technical committee will be formed which will include members of the managing committee, some servitors and members of the ASI, which will use modern survey mechanisms to assess the condition of the outer Ratna Bhandara. Thereafter, the inspection and repair works of the inner Ratna Bhandara is planned to be executed. The temple managing committee of the Puri Jagannath Temple has given consent to request the Odisha government to form a supervisory panel to be headed by a retired justice of Supreme Court of India or the Odisha High Court for overseeing the entire operation.